What's up, cloud gamers? Welcome to the Cloud Gaming Extreme channel, your destination for all things cloud gaming. In this week's cloud gaming news recap, Stadia announces their Ubisoft Plus expansion. They've added a new feature. Elder Scrolls Online gets an expansion. We have a release date for Ys 9 Monstrum Nox, and there's a new referral rewards program for US and Canadian Stadia users. Another 2 games are now available via Xbox Cloud Gaming Beta, with one set to arrive in a few days. Amazon Luna have dropped another game, a popular racing one. GeForce Now have onboarded 13 games this week. One has went straight into maintenance, however, we will let you know what that is just shortly. Plus they give us an outlook of 25 more games that are set to arrive for the month of June. And finally, Boosteroid have announced new server deployments coming soon. Plus they added 2 games this week. All of that to come in this week's video, but before we get into it, as always, if you are enjoying our content, drop us a wee like on the video, hit subscribe and ring those bells so you don't miss out on any more. Let's kick off this week then with the Stadia news and a recap of your Stadia Pro games for the month of June. We have Chronos Before the Ashes, The Legend of Heroes Trials of Cold Steel 3, MotoGP 20 and Blue Fire. The Blackwood DLC is available on Stadia for Elder Scrolls Online, and this is part of the larger Gates of Oblivion year-long saga that began with the Flames of Ambition back in February. Ys 9 Monstrum Nox is coming to Stadia soon. You can experience the latest installment of this fantastic action JRPG series on July 6. American and Canadian Stadia users are getting a new and improved rewards program. When you refer friends to Stadia, you can get 1 month free of Stadia Pro. If you refer 2 friends, you can get an exclusive Stadia avatar. And if you can refer 3 friends, you can get a Stadia controller for 50% off. This is a limited time offer between June 1st and August 31st. One of last week's Stadia blog posts confirmed that Ubisoft Plus is expanding to Canada, the UK, France, Germany, Belgium and Switzerland. Overall, Ubisoft Plus Beta is now available on Stadia in 8 out of the 22 countries that Stadia itself is available in. As of right now, there are 19 games available in Ubisoft Plus through Stadia, ranging from Assassin's Creed Odyssey to Ghost Recon Wildlands to The Crew 2 to the Watch Dogs Complete Edition. These are the all singing, all dancing gold, ultimate and complete edition of each game. There is yet more to come to Stadia users, however. A recent announcement confirmed that Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Rogue, Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, Far Cry 4, Far Cry Primal, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, Rayman Legends, Child of Light and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege are set to arrive very soon. No dates just yet, but we'll keep a close eye on that. We'll also keep an eye on the Ubisoft Forward event that is happening on June 12th at 12 PM PT. As we expect an announcement regarding Rainbow Six Siege on Stadia coming up. And the final piece of Stadia news this week is that the Stadia Android app now allows us to save notes about our friends, as you can see on screen right now. Granted, this isn't a major feature, but it's a nice addition that some of us could put to good use for sure. Xbox Cloud Gaming news now, and we have another 2 games available this week, with one set to come on June 10th. Available now, we have The Wild at Heart and Ubisoft's For Honor. Coming on June 10th, we get Darkest Dungeon, and we'll be keeping a close eye on the Xbox Bethesda event that's coming up for any possible cloud gaming news in regards to Xbox. Hopefully we get something juicy, but we'll just have to wait and see. Amazon Luna this week snuck a very popular racing game onto the service. Dirt Rally 2.0 is now available for early access subscribers. Just a reminder, Killer Queen Black is set to arrive in Amazon Luna this week, June 10 to be precise. PlayStation Now dropped 7 games this week onto their cloud service. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Game of the Year edition is available now, but will only be available until September 6, 2021. We also got a trio of Sonic titles from Team Sonic Racing, Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces. They also added Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown and Slay the Spire. The latter will only be available until December 6, 2021. And Car Mechanic Simulator was the final game of the PlayStation Now lineup for the month of June. GeForce NOW had another solid week, adding 13 games to the library. Let's run that list down now quickly. Before we leave, Creativerse, Empire of Angels 4, Hoko Life, Necromunda Hired Gun, Pro Cycling Manager 2021, Thea The Awakening, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier, Tour de France 2021 and 2020, X3 Reunion, and Juan Wan Sword, The Gate of Firmament. One game that was set to be onboarded but we seem to be having problems with this week is Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2. This is very disappointing because Chief covered the game across the virtual PCs and it looks and plays really well. I've reached out to GeForce NOW for an update on the game and I am still awaiting a response. As soon as we know, we will get that information out to you. As this was the first GFN Thursday of the month, we got a great outlook for the month ahead in terms of games. Let's run down what is set to arrive in June. Dual Universe encased a sci-fi post-apocalyptic RPG, The Final Station, Guilty Gear Strive, Morbid, The Seven Acolytes, Neptunia, Virtual Stars, Not the Robots, Pathway, Quest Hunter, Rogue Book, Spirit of the North, Strategic Mind, Spectre of Communism, Strategic Mind The Pacific, Supraland, which is in early access on Steam and coming out of early access in June, and then we have Sword and Fairy 1, 2, 3 and Sword and Fairy 3 EX, Tools Up, Townsmen A Kingdom Rebuilt, The Universum, and finally Vikings, Wolves of Midgard. And we'll round off this week's cloud gaming news recap with the Boosteroid news. And they have recently announced server deployment is coming to Ukraine very soon. They are making final preparations to cover the remaining parts of Europe and extend their coverage. We'll keep a close eye on that to see when that drops. Boosteroid also added 2 games this week, the first of which was Company of Heroes 2, and if you had been on the ball you could have picked this up for free on Steam this week. The second game was Frostpunk, which was this week's Epic Game Store's free game. So 2 nice additions there, and that brings our cloud gaming news recap to an end this week. As always, drop your thoughts in the comment section below, we love to hear them. As I see, some of you have requested some screenshots of the GFN game announcements. That is something I will definitely start to work on in the coming weeks for the GFN Thursday news. So, while I work on that, you should work on keeping up to date with all the latest cloud gaming news, tech reviews, comparisons and gameplay across all of our social channels. And until next time folks, stay safe and keep on gaming.